Lights, camera.
Lights, camera.
Lights, camera.
AKA the Baron. On the docket today, me and you, we have the Big Lebowski. Lebowski. The Big Lebowski from 1998, directed by the Coen brothers, and it's got your Jeff Bridges, it's got your John Goodmans, it's got your Steve Buscemi's. Check this out. So I mentioned Steve Buscemi in the cast on the regular, on the daily. I got this painting on my wall. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, Steve Buscemi, Julianne Moore. I think the guy's name is John Turturro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what this movie's about whatsoever. I know bowling has a thing to do with it. John Goodman's character has like a gun, so I reckon he's somebody that you don't want to mess with. There's bowling. There's that. I said that, I think, but I shan't keep you waiting much longer. There's no need for it. I don't know anything about the movie, so what do I have to yammer on about? I don't have a thing.
They call Los Angeles the city of angels.
Angeles. He's doing that on purpose to sound all southern or western.
Of course, I can't say I've seen London, and I never been to France.
Something about underpants?
And I ain't never seen no queen in her damn dundies, as the fella says.
Again, he's going out of his way to be belligerently southern because he wanted to say undies and not underpants, even though that rhymes with France. Sam Elliott, you got a thick molasses accent. We get it. You sexy beast.
This will not stand. This will not stand, this aggression.
George H. Bush. Is it H? Well, Senior. George Bush Senior. And there's the guy that doesn't belong there, probably. Mm-hmm. Yep. He owes some money.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
I've seen this meme before.
Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money, Lebowski? You want that money, Lebowski?
It's down there somewhere. Let me take another look.
Rude.
Not on the rug, man.
You see what happens?
Nobody calls me Lebowski. You got the wrong guy. I'm the dude,
He's just going.
man.
Ew. Ew. That bowling balls?
Obviously, you're not a golfer.
Oh, dude.
You're like a child who wanders in the middle of a movie and wants to know.
Walter, what's the
Hey,
point?
we have similar glasses. I knew John Goodman
I'm talking about drawing a line in the sand, dude. Also,
drawing a line in the sand, dude.
Preferred nomenclature. Asian American, please.
Very PC of him. I applaud that.
Jeff Lebowski, the other Jeffrey Lebowski, the millionaire. He has the wealth, and there's no reason why his wife should go out and then they come and they pee on your rug.
His name is Lebowski? That's your name, dude.
This is the guy who should compensate me for the rug.
They pee on your rug?
He peed on my rug.
And it's not like dog pee, it's human pee. You pee a lot. That's a lot of pee. Dog pee, you can sop that up with some paper towels. Human pee gets pee. Gets a big puddle.
You're a Lebowski, I'm a Lebowski. That's terrific. I'll ask you again. Did I urinate on your rug?
Yeah, I don't think he owes him.
I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. Or his dudeness. Or
His dudeness?
Duder, El Duderino.
El Duderino's pretty tits.
So if you don't mind.
No, I do mind. The dude minds. This will not stand.
Refer to yourself as the dude in third person.
Your revolution is over, Mr. Lebowski.
So this is a rug revenge movie.
Get a job, sir.
Yeah. I'm gonna write that down. Rug revenge movie. Oh, okay.
And perhaps we'll see you again sometime.
We're gonna check that off the list because it...
Sure, I'm in the neighborhood.
Are there end credits? Oh, Tara Reid. Back when she was a star.
Your bunny.
I'll suck your for $1,000. Brand can't watch though, or he has to pay $100.
I miss Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Give me the marker, dude. I'm marking an 8.
You're entering a world of pain.
Walter, man.
Everything I knew about this movie was correct.
I'm not.
A world of pain.
Am I the only one around here who gives a about the rules? Mark it 0. Mark it 0. You think I'm around here?
Jesus Christ, dude.
All right, it's 0. You happy, you crazy?
The league game smoke.
You can't do that.
Hey, you know, When you play golf, there's a protocol. When you're bowling and it's a league game, there are rules.
He's fragile. Very fragile.
I did not know that. Well,
I did not know that.
play Quintana and O'Brien next week. They should be pushover.
That's for them, obviously, or him. They're going inside.
I'm perfectly calm, dude.
Yeah, waving the gun around?
Calmer than you are.
You just take it easy.
Calmer than you are.
Yeah, I was going on and on about the rules kind of as a joke about how what he did was justified, but no, what he did was so not cool. Against the rules, against the law.
I'm performing my dance quintet at Crane Jackson's Fountain Street Theater on Tuesday night, and I'd love it if you came and gave me notes. Tomorrow's already the 10th.
Far out. Oh, all right, okay.
Slipped the rent under my door.
Such a nervous... Yeah, I feel bad for the guy. Probably lets people walk all over him.
Please do call us as soon as you get... I hope you're not avoiding this call because of the rug. Which I assure you is not a problem.
Mr. Lebowski. I can look back on a life of achievement, challenges met, competitors bested, obstacles overcome.
This is where we start getting into the meat. He's going to let him keep the rug, but he's going to want a favor in return. That's where the journey begins.
What makes a man, Mr. Lebowski?
His penis. I'm just kidding.
I don't know, sir.
I said penis in case it was inaudible.
Isn't that what makes a man?
Sure, that and a pair of testicles.
We're on the same wavelength, me and this guy.
Joking, but...
Yeah, we just meet him. We just like to have fun. We're just clowning around.
It is a ransom note.
We have money.
Dollars unmarked. No funny stuff.
Bummer. This is a bummer, man.
Are ransom notes written in this fashion anymore? Because I feel that it's a lost art to take the time to snip, 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 get the little glue stick, and you know.
Mr. Lebowski is prepared to make a generous offer to act as courier once we get instructions for the money. He believes the culprits might be the very people who soiled your rug.
Ah, okay.
He thinks the carpet business did this?
Well, dude, we just don't
the
know.
carpet business did this? You think the carpet business? I don't know. I don't think I can do anything close to a Jeff Bridges impression. Hey.
How much did they give you?
20 grand, man. And of course, I still get to keep the rug.
Just for making the handoff?
Yeah. She probably kidnapped herself. Rug peers did not do this. She owes money all over town. It's like Lenin said. You look for the person who will benefit.
I am the walrus.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I am the walrus.
I've seen that gif before. Those two dudes just...
Let me tell you something, Pandeo. You pull any of your crazy shit with us.
He sounds like me if I'm trying to do any sort of Hispanic accent, Spanish accent, whatever you want to call it. That's what I sound like. Brother, I've been there. Good old Walkmans, man.
Please, dude, follow whatever instructions they give. All right. Her life is in your hands.
That's a hell of a phone.
Her life is in your hands, dude. And report back to us as soon as it's done.
It's very cordial of him to call him dude.
Man.
Take the ringer. I'll drive.
John Goodman's character just reminds me of Charlie Day's character in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where he's sort of cosplaying as a Vietnam vet.
Viet goddamn Nam's what happened! Go get me a beer,
Viet goddamn Nam, that's what happened.
Why should we settle for 20 grand when we can keep the entire million? Am I wrong?
Yes, dude, the bag man. Man, where do you want us to go?
Us?
Oops.
You f***ed it up! You f***ed it up! Her life was in our hands, man.
Easy, dude.
You shouldn't have said we.
You're being very undude. They'll call back.
Dude. Duderino.
Nothing's here, dude. Nothing is They're a bunch of amateurs.
Well, we throw the money out of the moving car.
No, we can't do that, dude.
Throwing the money, Walter. We're not around.
Don't be,
man.
don't,
Hey, dude, the bridge is coming up. Give me the ringer, chop chop.
That.
don't be difficult. Well, there'd be no movie if he be difficult.
Okay, dude, no time to
I
argue.
changed my mind. Be difficult, Walter.
15 mph, I roll out. I double bang, grab one of them and beat it out of him. Easy.
Lucy.
What the hell?
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Well, that got proper.
Ah, it, dude. Let's go bowling.
He made like a whole big thing about it. It was such a big deal. We can have all the money. He was just being all intense, and then it got. I'd be like, okay, let's go bowling. I'm calmer than you are.
Saturday, Donnie, is Shabbos. I don't work, drive a car, and ride in a car. I don't handle money, and I sure as don't roll. Shabbos, Shabbos.
Hey, Walter, if you can't ride in a car, then how do you get around on Shaman?
He called it Shamus. That's what the caption said anyway.
Got a $1 million sitting in the trunk of our car.
Our car, Walter?
My dirty undies. Say, dude, where is your car? It was parked in a handicap zone. Perhaps they towed it.
No, it's been stolen.
Hey, Conan O'Brien's brother.
Do you find in much these stolen cars?
Sometimes. Wouldn't hold out much hope for the tape deck, though.
Or the credence.
My name is Maud Lebowski. I'm the woman who took your rug.
Well, I guess we can close the file on that one.
He was so happy, like they solved it. He didn't imply that they did, but just the fact that it was figured out. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Artists.
Does the female form make you uncomfortable? My art has been commended as being strongly vaginal, which bothers some men. The word itself makes some men uncomfortable. Vagina. Whereas without batting an eye, a man will refer to his or his rod or his Johnson.
I don't mind the word vagina. Vagina, 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 vagina. It's whatever. Vaginas or whatever. Log jamming.
That's why they sent me. I am an expert.
Oh, I recognize that
She's in
dude.
here. You recognize her, of course.
No, I said him. Julianne Moore. Listen to Jesus. Just kidding.
He just came over to use a shower.
The story is ludicrous.
I hate when I watch those movies and the story just doesn't make sense.
I asked my father about his withdrawal of $1 million from the foundation account, and he told me about this abduction. So I'm proposing that you try to recover the money from the people you delivered it to.
It's just one thing leads to the thing that leads to the thing that leads to the thing.
10% of the recovered sum. Well, with that money, you can buy any number of rugs that don't have sentimental value.
Right,
and
right,
I
okay.
am sorry about that crack on the jaw. Here's the name and number of a doctor who will look at it for you. He's a good man and thorough.
Thorough. He's a good man. Thorough.
Start talking and talk fast, you lousy bum.
We've been frantically trying to reach you, dude.
Where is my...
I love how Philip Seymour Hoffman calls him dude.
I did not receive the money. Her life was in your hands.
This is our concern, dude.
Blaming me, given the nature of all this new this could be a lot more,
This is how a lot of my intros and outros sound.
She kidnapped herself. Look at it, a young trophy wife in the parlance of our time.
It's a mess, dude. Doesn't drop off the money, loses the $1 million. Or it was $1 million plus 20,000, right? Because he was supposed to pay the $1 million and 20 was for him.
Speaking of which, do you think that you could give me my 20,000 in cash?
Okay, so he didn't have the 20K at the time.
Any further harm visited upon Bunny will be visited tenfold upon your head.
So we got a finger?
I will not abide another toe.
That wasn't her toe, dude.
Yeah, the nail polish, Walter.
Fine, dude. As if it's impossible to get some nail polish applied to someone else's toe.
Someone else.
He's giving me flat earther vibes. It doesn't matter what you put in front of him. We've seen the curvature from space. And John was like, whatever, dude. All CGI. There's thousands of people in on the lie. Whatever, man, CGI.
What appears to me to be a series of victimless crimes.
What about the toe? Forget about the f***ing toe!
Victimless crimes.
Please keep your voices down. This is a family restaurant.
For your information, the Supreme Court has roundly rejected prior restraint.
This is not a First Amendment thing, man.
He just
enjoying my coffee.
he's used to Walter. The routine that is Walter. He's just whatever, dude. I'm not a big bath guy, I don't mind telling you. He just can't be... Like, what is this now? Who are these people now? It's unfaret. I'm just assuming they're German, probably, right? Oh. Get it away from the pee-pee. Get it away from the pee-pee. No. No, the pee-pee. Get it away. No.
You think we are kidding? Or taking
Oh, they're German. They're German as f***. They just looked German.
Tomorrow we come back and we cut off your Johnson.
Said we cut off your Johnson!
This has nothing to do with anything except Anthony Kiedis and Flea are both in Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Stepped on a toe, broken Navajo code. Now it's time to reiterate California. I got a thumbtack on my nutsack. Pies 3.1415. Hey.
Can I talk to you about California?
Oh, Jesus, what's that smell, man?
Yeah, it's probably a vagrant slept in the car. Or maybe just used it as a toilet and moved on.
Hey, man.
Did the other guys, are they referencing this? When Will Ferrell's car gets stolen and the guy's like, well, if you haven't seen the other guys, I don't want to ruin the joke.
Man, they were nihilists, man.
Huh?
They kept saying they believe in nothing.
Nihilist Nazis?
You have got to buck up, man. You cannot drag this negative energy into the tournament.
So, like I said, it all revolves around Bunny, but it's not get from A to Z or A to B. It's A to B, B leads to C. C sometimes just leads to F, and then they reference, it's...
Another Caucasian, Gary.
Right, dude.
Caucasian? It could just be a different name for the same thing.
You got a good
Son of a
sarsaparilla.
bitch. There he is.
Sioux City sarsaparilla?
Sarsaparilla? Okay, New Vegas.
One of those days, huh?
When you don't want to wake up, everything is everybody sucks.
What the f*** are you talking about?
He just always has drink in his beard. Because it's white, you can see it clear as day.
Take her easy, dude.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I wonder if Sam Elliott doing the opening narration and then actually showing up in the movie means anything. We'll see. She clearly wanted him to go. She's like, no, go see this doctor. Wasn't, well, if you need it, because he said, no, I'm good. And she's like, go see the doctor.
Marty's told me all about you. You'll be back in a minute. Sit down. Do you want a drink?
Yeah, sure. White Russian.
And now he calls it a White Russian. It must be the same drink, but just different names. Again, I'll look it up. This is usually where I'm like, let me know in the comments, to get engaged. I'm going to look it up. Don't bother. Imagine me being on YouTube and Patreon telling you to not put things in a comment. What the f*** is wrong with me? Kind of the opposite of what you're trying to get people to do.
She's most definitely the perpetrator and not the victim.
I got pretty definitive evidence.
From who?
From whom? Yeah, she should have said, as proper and as arty-farty she's being, she didn't know it was whom. Take that, Coen brothers. Sick of your plot holes, dude.
Well, yeah.
Look, Jeffrey, you don't really kidnap someone you're acquainted with. The whole idea is that the hostage can't be able to identify you after you've let them go. So, Uli has the money.
Well, no. A lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of what have you.
Right. It's not A to B. It's like A to B to C to D to E to F. And it goes in a circle, kind of. And Bunny's in the center.
Do you still have that doctor's number?
Oh, no, really.
I don't want to be responsible for any delayed after effects. Dimmi, Sandro. Che ridicolo!
Dude. Yeah, there has to be something important with his doctor. Hello. How I Met Your Mother. If you know, you know.
Could you slide your shorts down, Mr. Lebowski, please?
No, man, she hit me right here.
I understand. Could you slide your shorts down?
Just open alcohol container, dude. Kids today can't read this because it's in cursive.
Anyway, we'll go there after the what have you. We'll brace the kid. Should be a pushover.
We'll be near the In-N-Out burger.
Shut the up, Donny.
His character's like 0 to 60 to 0, just like that.
And yes, we'll be near the
In-N-Out.
some burgers, some beers.
That kid's already spent all the money, man.
Hardly, dude. Wait in the car, Donny. No, man, we didn't want to give the impression that we were police exactly. We're hoping it won't be necessary to call the police. But that's up to little Larry here.
This kid looks like a little
Is this your homework, Larry? Is this your homework, Larry?
Look, man.
Dude, please.
I got this.
Is this your homework, Larry?
Is that your car out front?
Is this your homework, Larry?
We know it's this homework. Where's the money,
Till you want to admit it.
We know that this is your
We're
homework.
gonna cut your off, Larry.
You're killing your father, Larry.
It's time for plan B. You might want to watch out that front window, Larry.
He was gonna the car up, isn't he?
Son, this is what happens when you a stranger in the
Why do I have a feeling this is not the right kid, or just...
See what happens, Larry?
That is a shitty windshield. Oh, okay. Never mind. It was the back. That's more like it. Yeah, that's what a windshield's supposed to do.
Do you see what happens, Larry, when you a stranger in the
Dude. I like how just Steve Buscemi is always, when he's in a scene, he's just along for the ride.
I'll kill you!
No.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know about having John Goodman in the crew, man. Sometimes you need a loose cannon like that, but he just seems to everything up. I like how they went and got burgers anyway.
Jackie Treehorn knows which Lebowski you are, Lebowski. Jackie Treehorn wants to see the deadbeat Lebowski. You're not dealing with morons here.
Quite a pad you got here, man. Completely unspoiled.
What's your drink, dude?
White Russian, thanks. How's the smut business, Jackie?
I wouldn't know, dude. I deal in publishing, entertainment, political advocacy.
Which one's log jamming?
Yes, regrettably it's true. Standards have fallen in adult entertainment.
I still jerk off manually.
Of course you do.
Sort of an analog guy myself. No machines for this guy. The ring? Oh. Smart.
I dig the way you do business, man. Your money is being held by a kid named Larry Sellers. Was his rug back? Not greeting.
My mind kind of went there too when he was going to give him a refill. I was thinking he might drug him.
Washed over the dude.
Why is Sam Elliott doing the narration?
Darker than a black steer's tuchus on a moonless prairie night.
This is a long-ass fantasy. Well, drug dream. Unless this is reality now because he was hallucinating and was out. Yeah, that's totally what happened. That was cool because it wasn't exactly clear when it stopped being the hallucination to... Well, there was a good 10 seconds where it's like, wait, is this... That was pretty good.
Now, we got a nice, quiet little beach community here, and I aim to keep it nice and quiet. I don't like your jerk-off name. I don't like your jerk-off face. I don't like your jerk-off behavior, and I don't like you. Jerk-off.
I'm stealing all of that. I don't like your jerk-off car. I don't like your jerk-off shirt. I don't like your jerk-off face. Oh!
Fascist! Stay out of Malibu, Lebowski!
Who does he think he is? The police chief from Rambo First Blood? He's not near as bad.
Jesus, man, could you change the channel?
You, man. If you don't like my music, get your own cab. Pull up to the side and kick your ass out.
This is how Uber drivers are sometimes. Just these entitled They act like they're not in the service industry. That Bunny? Yeah. Looks like she's got all of her digits. Yep. What? Maybe?
Oh, the music business, briefly.
Oh?
Yeah, a roadie for Metallica.
Oh.
Naturally. Naturally. Would be a roadie. Makes sense.
And then, you know, a little of this, a little of that.
What do you do for recreation?
Oh, the usual.
No, that weird. No, the usual. What a pussy, dude. See? I will say it in a certain context. I just won't call a woman's vagina. You know what I mean? I just won't do it. But I'll call some guy a pussy if he's being a pussy. It's weird how intent and context will completely change the word.
Was that yoga?
It increases the chances of conception.
I was gonna say that. It's like, what is she doing? She doing those hoping to get pregnant stretches?
I don't want a partner. In fact,
And she seems like she'd be into yoga and stuff. I do a little yoga.
Socially, or who have any interest in raising the child himself.
But I didn't say that because I was like, no, she's not trying to get pregnant. Nope, she is.
So your father, yeah, your father.
Jeffrey, what are you talking
It's funny because he didn't do anything to put forth all of this stuff.
I'm not even supposed to pick up the phone unless it's an emergency.
We gotta go to Pasadena, man. Come pick me up or I'm off the bowling team.
That's an emergency.
Out of that car, man. Get out of that
So the other Lebowski? Okay, no, okay.
Out of the Who the are you, man? Brother Seamus? Like an Irish monk?
What the are you talking about? My name is Delfino. I'm a private snoop.
Who are you working for? Lebowski? Jackie Treehorn?
The Knutsons. Her parents want her back.
Okay, so her parents. Definitely a lot of angles, a lot of people involved, but it's not complicated. I love when a movie has a lot going on, but it's not up its own ass to try to make it seem complex.
Zollingerberry pancake.
Aufwachen, Arschloch.
Londonberry pancakes. Yeah. You have a package for Unbaron, and it's marked most urgent. Oh, there we go.
Tradition from Moses to Sandy Koufax. You're god right, I'm living in the fucking past. Jesus.
Dude, he goes from 0 to 60 to 0 to 60. Just, you know?
Who is this gentleman, dude? Who am I? I'm a veteran. That's who I am.
Yeah, goddamn numb. That's what happened.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Now he gets to say it.
All you needed was a sap to pin it on. You just met me, you human paraquat.
And this guy's a fake.
Stay away from me, mister.
Put him down, man.
Yeah, I'll put him down, dude. Up to him, baby.
I hope he walks. Oh, oh my God.
Come on, man. Help me put him back in his
monster.
chair.
F him. No, leave him on the ground. F him.
It don't matter to Jesus, but you're not fooling me, man.
He's such a good actor, but this accent is terrible, dude. I tried to do what his ass did in this seat. I couldn't really.
He did this, but in the 14th
Something on
century,
fire?
The Rambam, he like...
Yeah. Ja, und ja.
Are these the Nazis, Walter?
No, Donnie, these men are nihilists. There's nothing to be afraid of.
His girlfriend gave up her toll.
She thought we'd been getting $1 million.
It's not fair.
Fair?
If you cut off a body part for a scam, you're kind of rolling the dice.
This guy's gonna hurt us, Walter?
No, Donnie. These men are cowards. You.
This is where Walter's gonna shine.
Cheap, man.
No, what's mine is mine.
This is a release the Kraken sort of scenario.
I got
No. Put that shit away. Put that shit away.
I got $18.
No, it ain't happening.
Mine is mine.
Walter's got this.
Chase the money.
Come and get it.
Oh, you think he's scared of a sword?
Show me what you got.
Biting an ear? He's biting an ear? Yeah, bite that ear.
Semite. We got a man down, dude.
What happened to him?
It's a heart attack.
Oh.
Call the medics, dude.
Imagine being paramedics, like showing up to that carnage. Blood sore on the ground, car on fire, dude having a heart attack.
You are the bereaved?
Yeah, man.
Oh, he died. I mean, they didn't really give us much to like care about, though. He was barely in it. What a weird way to take off glasses. Holy shit. I'm not even going to try to do that.
However, we must, of course, transmit the remains to you.
We're scattering the ashes. But just because we're bereaved doesn't make us saps.
Sir.
Saps. John Goodman has the best angry, deep. If he wants to sound evil, he can do it. If he wants to sound angry, like he sells it. He can also come across as the nicest guy. Well, he is pretty nice in real life, I'm pretty sure. But he can just play all these different kind of tones, all these different tudes. If my ashes were gonna get spread, I would not care if they said just put him in a folder. I would think that's funny.
Donnie was a good bowler and a good man. He was a man who loved the outdoors and bowling.
This is
And
such
as
a weird
surfer, he explored the
ending.
beaches of Southern California. Good night, sweet prince.
Is that where this comes from? Good night, sweet dude. Because people say that, good night, sweet prince. But was this the first movie to sort of make that joke, make that line, use that line? Or is it from something else?
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
I like how he just stood there and just accepted it.
God damn it, Walter. I'm sorry, it was an accident.
What was that about Vietnam?
Walter.
Come on, dude.
Everyone's got a Walter, and if you don't, you're the Walter. There's no shade, just saying. He didn't even flinch. He's just getting covered in the ashes, just like, well, this is happening.
Hey, man.
Howdy do, dude.
So at least he's showing up at the end. So it implies like maybe he sees them a lot, or he's seen him a lot over the years, and heard this story. Because otherwise, it doesn't make sense that he did the narration.
The dude abides.
Okay, I think that's what this is.
Good knowing he's out there. The dude.
The dude.
Taking her easy.
Taking her easy. All right, see you later. Yep, take her easy. Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. Sarsaparillas, huh? Well,
And it was a pretty
see you
good
later.
story. Don't you think?
Yes, I do.
Made me laugh to beat the band.
God, me too. A White Russian is made with vodka, coffee liqueur, and cream, served with ice. A Caucasian is the name used by the Big Lebowski in the movie of the same name for White Russian. So I guess it's just made up for this movie, even though they did still use the name White Russian. I'm not going to look into it any further. The only thing I'm unsure about is, did they first call it a Caucasian in this movie? Anyway, if you enjoyed this, and you want to catch the full-length reaction/watch-along, the Tron, it's free to join. All my reactions are available to all followers. You don't need to have a paid membership. So yeah, if you want to catch the full length, head on over to the Tron. If you're watching this on YouTube and Rumble, like and subscribe. Yeah, that felt good to say. Sometimes you just gotta tell people what you want. It's okay. It's not selfish. Like and subscribe. The first two things I wrote, one was just a note to me, and ad pick of Steve Buscemi, the painting that I have, and then I wrote revenge movie ? Check. I did that as a joke. But a way I like to look at movies when I watch them is their watchability. Just, is it gonna be fun to watch again regardless, just on its own enjoyment? But then sometimes it's fun to watch movies to know what's happening and then catching little things that you miss. Now, this movie was not hard to follow for having a lot of like little twists and then throwing in another character and another character and another plot and another plot. It was very straightforward. Still, there was still a lot of information. I feel like it would still be fun to watch again, knowing everything. But yeah, I wrote definite rewatchability, subcategory via fun. There were a lot of unique characters. I don't want to sound very basic when I'm describing movies. Like, I found it very enjoyable, very good. I really enjoyed the characters. They were really well written. But they had a lot of layers. Like, the dude could have easily just been this stoner stereotype. Walter could have been typical angry Vietnam vet. There's just a lot more to him than that. I'd be seeing the dude do his thing, and I wouldn't be like, stoner. That's such a stoner thing to do. Or of course, Walter's getting angry. Walter had this funny thing, and I wrote this down too. Walter had this funny thing where like he would go from 0 to 60 to 0. He goes from pointing that gun and just screaming about it, and then he's in the car, and then the dude's like, can't do that. That was messed up. He's like, I'm more calm than you. I'm calmer than you are. And it's also, they have a deep friendship too, because at the end when he dumps the ashes on him on accident, and the dude starts ripping into him about it, and it's like, not everything is Vietnam. Would a stranger have said something to him, he would have lost his shit, but because it's the dude, he's like, I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm sorry. Oh dude, I'm sorry. Like, oh, you know. Walter really shouldn't be, you know, the shot caller in a scheme, but more an asset to utilize. You know, he's sort of that storm that if you could aim a storm, that's what you do. You just don't let him loose in a china shop. Yeah, and as I mentioned too, the story wasn't this clean ending where they end up getting $1 million and the bad people go to jail. It all just fell apart. Things were figured out, and then one of the friends just dies, and it ends with a funeral. Not really a funeral, but, you know, spreading of the ashes. And then, yeah, he talks to Sam Elliott, which in a way makes the movie kind of come full circle, because it started with him narrating, and then it ends with him talking to the camera. And then it did hint at why he was the one narrating. Just sort of ran into him twice throughout the movie. This was years before the movie came out. So it just, you would assume he keeps running into him and learns more of a story and then lets us in on it. You know, he's the one telling it. But yeah, it was kind of messy, but in an organized way. This was all just every step of the way just dumped on his lap. It's just one thing after another just makes it messier and messier. And all he can do is deal with it as the situation changes with more information that he has. And yeah, it wasn't this clean, something happened, he went and got revenge, he fixed it. You know what I mean? And it was this grand ending. It wasn't like a grand ending, and that was fine. I kind of like that, actually. If I didn't know this was a Coen Brothers movie, I feel like they have a style, and knowing that this was them, I could see it. Because some of their other movies are like that. They just sort of have an ending. Not everything's perfect. Not everything ties up. Not all loose ends are necessarily tied up. There would have been something about this movie that I couldn't put my finger on, and then afterwards having been told or seeing the credits, Joel and Ethan Coen, I'd have been like, oh, okay, I can see that. I really enjoyed this. I really did. There was a lot happened. A lot of characters got introduced. A lot of characters came and went. It still felt like an hour and a half movie. 10,000% would recommend. So I'm gonna go make me some White Russians, but call them Caucasians for some reason, and wonder what sarsaparilla is. Yeah, I'm gonna sip on some White Russians and Google what sarsaparilla is, and in the meantime, I hope to see you again. I hope we become friends after this. Lifelong friends. Yeah. Spread ashes all over each other if one of us dies. Friends. Okay, bye.